And it's in the contract that this Ferrari cannot be sold by its owner. Instead, Ferrari gets it back. So recently, some friends of mine had an opportunity to go visit a Ferrari dealership. They spent over an hour with the manager, and they got a little bit of insight of what it takes to actually purchase a Ferrari, and the curtain behind buying a Ferrari was pulled back just a little bit with some of the insight they were given. Some of these things I had heard before, but some were brand new. I'd never heard them anywhere. Here are 3 insights into the insane world of Ferrari sales. Insight number 1, Ferrari's interviewing you. They don't have to sell you a car. To keep the name of Ferrari clean, Ferrari dealerships don't want to sell them to owners that might tarnish the name, ones that might speed through neighborhoods. Justin Bieber. And because of that, you cannot just go in. I don't care how much money you have. You can't just go into a Ferrari dealership and be like, I'm gonna take the new 488 GTB. No, what you have to do is build a relationship. Ferrari wants to know about you. But because of this, Ferrari ownership is different than a lot of other cars. It's more of a club. Owners, they don't talk about what options they have. They don't talk about, hey, my car's better than yours. It's like, you've got a Ferrari too. Great, we should be friends. So buying a Ferrari isn't just about money. Yes, you have to have a lot of money. Obviously, they're expensive cars. It's also about respect for the brand and being the right person to drive a Ferrari. In the case of this dealership, the manager was saying that there were some very, very, very wealthy people who came in and just said, hey, I've got the cash. Let's go buy this. And they said, no, I don't know you. We can start a relationship, but no, I will not just sell you a Ferrari because you have the cash. Here's insight number 2. You can't just go buy a new Ferrari. In order to buy a Ferrari, you have to have already owned a used Ferrari. This Ferrari has to be bought through an approved channel. It can't just be bought from Joe Blow off Craigslist. Even private sales have to be approved by Ferrari. If you buy one the other way, you will not buy a new Ferrari. That's just the way it is. In the case of this particular dealership, they required that you actually owned 2 Ferraris because you needed that relationship. It's part of that interview process. That's how they do it. They want you to own a couple of Ferraris that are not brand new and see if you are worthy, literally, if you are worthy, if you will not be a jerk with their cars. So because of that, it doesn't matter how much money you have. You could plop down $1 million and they're like, so I don't need your money. I don't care. Ferraris sell themselves, right? It's one of the easiest sales jobs in a way because people come in and if they want a Ferrari, they want a Ferrari. You don't have to sell them on the car. Here's insight number 3. It's not easy to buy a one-of-a-kind Ferrari. This dealership worked 2 years to get a very wealthy person a one-of-a-kind Ferrari. This buyer is going to go to Italy, go to the factory, talk to the engineers, talk to the designers, and make this Ferrari exactly what he wants. In order to get this done, he's had to own multiple Ferraris, and the dealership had to work with him making a 40-page dossier about why he should be allowed to buy this one-of-a-kind Ferrari. Now, this Ferrari is not one that he will have in his garage. This is going to be a track-only car. Now, Ferrari only makes a few of these a year. It doesn't matter. You can be a multi-billionaire and you may not be able to get it. Now, the minimum cost for this is $5 million. So it's pretty expensive, and Ferrari will keep that car with them. When he wants to drive it on his track, they will ship it to the track, but he doesn't get to take it home. He doesn't get to show off his Ferrari other than when he goes and drives it on the track. It's not going to be street legal. And it's actually in the contract that he cannot sell this Ferrari. If he decides he wants to no longer own this Ferrari, Ferrari gets the car back and can decide whether they want to put it in the Ferrari museum or if they want it destroyed. Yeah, Ferrari has the option to just decide, yeah, we don't want anyone else to own this car, so we're going to destroy it. Now, a bonus insight, my friends asked the manager how they could tell if people have money. How could they tell if someone can buy a Ferrari, even the used one? Now, some of this is about the relationship, as the whole thing is, but some of it's just about being able to read a guy that comes out on the street in shorts and a t-shirt and say, that guy's got millions of dollars. And there are a couple things that they said. One thing, if the guy talks a lot about money, he's doesn't have as much as he says. They can just tell by the way they act, and in some cases they know them because they know who has money and who doesn't within their area. So right now, if you had the cash, you can go into a Lamborghini dealership, a Porsche dealership, and you can buy any car on the showroom. The same does not hold true for Ferrari. You could be Bill Gates, and if they don't want to sell it to you, they don't have to. And all of this goes back to exclusivity. If it's something difficult to get, it's exclusive. And that makes owning a Ferrari a much bigger deal. Yeah, to own a Ferrari, you have to prove to them that you are worthy. And it all goes back to a quote by Enzo Ferrari. He once said, "I will build one less Ferrari than I can sell." That guarantees exclusivity. Someone always wants it, and they can't have it. And if everyone can have it, is it as special? So thanks for watching. And now get down in the comments and let us know what you think of the insane world of Ferrari sales. And would you go through all this if you had the cash? Also, if you haven't already, make sure to give this video a big thumbs up. The thumbs down button, yeah, it's been broken for a while. Don't even bother to click it. And if you haven't yet, make sure to subscribe. That way you won't miss any one of our videos and you can watch me drive around cars and talk about stuff. It's entertaining. And when we hit 10,000 subscribers, we're going to be giving a merchandise giveaway. So make sure to share this video with anyone that you know that likes sports cars. You know the type. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.